Good morning, guys. It's Stacy from Chicken Hughes. Lily says good morning too. Let's check out these gardens. I have two gardens, and this is my smaller back garden. So we'll start back here and look. It's doing really well. Everything's been taking off. So let's see what's in here. I have green beans, and they are blossomed, and I'm starting to get baby green beans on there, which is great to see. There are also a couple cucumber plants in here which are starting to take over the world, but I am looking forward to a bunch of cucumbers. They're delicious. Out here I also have some tomato plants in cages, and we'll talk about my tomato experiment when we get to the other garden. My little onion patch. So my squash and pumpkins are back here. It's a little early to tell what this one is right here, but I know what this is. Check those out. I've already got a ton of squash on there, spaghetti squash. They're already getting big. And then I have some summer squash and zucchini back here. I just picked a bunch of them yesterday, so they're growing really well. Starting to get more zucchini than I could ever use here. All I do with these guys is grill them, I'm sorry to say, so I give most of them away. Here's a couple weird looking ones. They're like a yellow green. Here are some zinnias and sunflowers, and they're starting to get ready to bloom. Sunflowers are through there. It's hard to see them. It's my second planting. Either they didn't come up the first time or something ate them. But we'll try again. There's the watermelon try. It seems a little behind. We'll see. The peaches are looking good. They're going to be behind, I'm sure, this year, because usually about the end of July we have peaches. But everything is behind this year, but they look great. And the pears look great too. Got lots on this tree. I'm excited about that. It hasn't been a great apple year, it doesn't look like on the tree, but we have some, so we'll take them. This is the big garden out here. And I was out here weeding for hours yesterday in the hot. It was kind of fun, but I hope I got most of it caught up here because it is now time to even start replanting. So let's see what's going on. This is the herb garden section. The basil looks beautiful, and some parsley, and lots of oreganos and sage. Stevia's in there. There's a little borage plant sneaking out and some chives. My potatoes look like they're dying off, so I guess that means they're going to be ready soon. The broccoli is finally starting to get ready. It won't be long now. This is my greens lettuce patch, and it is time to go ahead and replant this, but my Swiss chard looks really good. I just need to get it cut back and dealt with here. The chickens love that, so they'll enjoy some of that stuff. Definitely time to replant. I pulled a lot of it out. Is over there. I just need to clean it up and go. These are our triple crown blackberries, and they are starting to turn, and they are delicious. And there are a whole lot of them out here on these. There's the asparagus mess of ferns. That's all done now and harvested. There's a lot of crowing going on this morning. It's good sometimes to come out and just try to do a video so you can hear how bad it really is out there. But this is my pepper patch. Those are those fake jalapenos that I've come to really like. And these I think are the purple peppers. You'll notice why you shouldn't have rogue chickens running around. And then it looks like some kind of a hot pepper back there, maybe a banana, I'm not sure. But these guys have a lot of peppers on them. Here's my mess of cucumbers. It's loaded with little pickling cucumbers in there. I need to figure out something here. It's just growing into the tomatoes, but it was supposed to go the other way onto the fence, which some of it did. And this is a different variety of cucumber over here that's going the opposite direction it should be, but it's all good. They're full of cucumbers. I'm not complaining. Yum. Here are all the tomatoes. And they are loving this hot, humid weather. So we have this experiment, the Florida weave method, which I don't particularly like. It seems like a lot of work. And then we have furring strips where we're just kind of staking them up on these. I like this a lot better. It seems easier. Either way, finally starting to get some tomatoes on these plants. Just waiting for them to ripen. And that is 2 rows of Roma tomatoes too. So we're gonna have a lot of tomatoes. That's my carrot patch, and this is an important lesson when you don't keep things weeded, especially carrots and onions. So when I weed that, it's probably gonna pull the carrots out. So this is a gardening fail right there that I didn't keep up on. And the same thing happened over here in my onions too. I just got way behind and that grass just took over and it caused a lot of damage in my onion patch. So I do have some, it'll be okay, but it's important to keep up on your weeding. If you don't, you're really gonna affect what you get out of your garden. And there's the celery finally starting to look like celery. And my other greens raised bed. I pulled a lot of the stuff out of that went to seed. And over here is the strawberry patch. And the horseradish. Look at that this year, it's huge. I never have enough of that, so I ought to be set this year with that. And there's a little bit of catnip for the cat. And a couple pots of mint, which aren't doing as well this year as they usually do in those pots. But that's okay, because mint will take over your life if you don't keep it contained in a garden. That's my little row of blueberry plants with a goji berry, I forget what it's called, Steve would know, his little bush in there in the middle. But my blueberries didn't really produce anything this year. There's maybe 1 blueberry on there. So when I'm done videoing this, I'm actually going to our local blueberry farm to pick some this morning before it gets too hot. Although I think I've missed that window of not too hot. And this little corner of my garden is like my compost area or my extra fence holding area. At the moment, it's just kind of a collection of junk. But I have some really good looking compost stuff under that fence over there that I'll be getting out to when I plant some of my new stuff. Well, there you have it. The garden tour, the garden update. Everything looks really good. And if I can just keep those weeds in check this year, all I'm gonna be doing now is waiting for harvest. And of course need to plant some more salad greens so I have that going. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope your gardens are doing great too. I will catch you the next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Now we see how they constantly get out of the fence. There's some flyers. It might be time to clip a few wings. All of this is happening on the wrong side of the fence.